Hey, it's Liam. Today is January 22nd. It's Sunday and it's 10:30 at night. And yes, I am wearing what I wore in my fourth set of 7/7s video because I just recorded it and posted it and all that stuff. Um, which is proof that, well, I guess it's not proof, but I am really doing them every 7 days. And I didn't just like pump them all out, in one weekend and then like scheduling them. That would take so much planning. I think it's like just like these videos, these vlogs, there is a little bit of planning, but it's like, oh, it's only a little. Like the notion that I wanted to take it seriously was one that came to me late. I thought I'd do a vlog before that, and I could call that vlog the 100th video, but then suddenly it was 7 o'clock on Sunday, and I was like, oh, oops. I should probably do that, and I was like, well, now it's going to be a 7/7s video that's going to be the 100th one. What do I want to, like, talk about? Like, whatever, so you can watch it if you care. So I played it for serious, and I do it all in one take, so it's not like I take a look at it afterwards. In fact, I don't even often take a look after I record videos because it takes 7 minutes to watch through a 7-minute long video. And what am I gonna do if I don't like something on it? It's like start over. So I just edit like the color in case I have this gray pallor and stuff like that. And if the lighting's weird or bad, I'll play with colors and stuff like that. And then for the 7/7s, I put together that like title card. But that's really it. That's the extent that I'm putting into it, and then it's like done. I'm not planning, I'm not editing, I'm not reviewing. I don't even have any way of. I mean, the sound is not really that great on those. It's one of the things about having I'm using the same camera as I do, but the camera ends up being so far away that it gets a lot of the echoes too as I'm trying to project into it. And when I stop projecting, I drop off. For maybe I could just get a better microphone than the one that's in my phone. I could get a new phone. Sorry, phone. I'm not getting a new phone because they're expensive and I just can't justify it. But other things. So my sister is up from Florida this weekend. My oldest sister, and she brought my earbuds. So my earbuds are back. Isn't that great? Can you hear this? Is that a great sound? Yeah, that's the sound of my earbuds that were not lost at the pool. And people running around like crazy looking for, but they're back, and I have new ones now. I got them for Christmas. My sister's like, "Oh, you got a new set of earbuds for Christmas out of it." I'm like, I would have gotten something else for Christmas if I hadn't lost my earbuds. My mom felt responsible because I did chuck them into her beach bag, and then she did find them in like her polo cover pullover kind of like thing with something had pockets in it, and it went into the pockets of that kind of shirt like thing, and she hung up that shirt like thing. And think of it like a beach robe, maybe something like that. To be honest, I didn't see it because it stayed in the bag, so I just hear about this secondhand. So my mom went back to Florida after New Year's or after Christmas ends, found this in that, and since my sister was coming up, she just sent it with her. So now I have the old set and the new sets, a newer model. I think the batteries on this are kind of so it's good that I do have a new set, and I was probably going to get a new set by the end of this winter anyway, because I was having inconsistencies in the battery power of the separate earbuds, which is weird. Whatever. I'm just kind of like, ugh, because not that I did anything really today. After my 7/7s video, I had some hot cocoa and cookies because that is right up my alley. Last night I went to saw some friends. Went to the tavern on the square. There's a lot of them opening up around here now. The food is everything has like a you think Tavern on the Square, it's just, you know, your basic steak, chicken. It sounds basic, you know, but it's not. Everything has a peppery stuff in it, and it's not really my thing. So I did get a comment of, so you like everything really plain, do you? And yeah, I did. I had tater tots, and I had a side of tater tots and a side of mac and cheese, and that's what I had for dinner. I didn't want anything peppery or spicy. I didn't have an appetizer with them. I didn't have any drinks with them either, which made my portion of the bill really easy to figure out. And you know, even something like tater tots, which I love potatoes. One of my nicknames from my middle older sister growing up was Spud, because it's, if there was a type of potato, then I loved it. But tater tots are like potato welded together with stuff that, as you get older, there was a lot of suffering last night because I did eat every single one of them, and I knew I was going to suffer because last time I went to a different tavern in the square, I had them too, but I did anyway. And even last night, I'm like, I'm never doing it again. I am so doing it again, but I'm just going to suffer. I just don't get a good night's sleep afterwards. It's probably an antidote that you could take, but by the time like the suffering has like journeyed, the antidote can't get to it anymore. So I don't know where I'm going with that. Let's see, 6 minutes. All right, so tomorrow morning we've got a storm that's happening right now outside. It's it's starting outside right now, and the thing about southern New England is that if you've ever seen on a weather map the swirl of a storm, the eastern part of it is the warmer part, bringing warmer air up from the south, and then the western part of it swirls down from the north, and so the eastern part of the storm is warm, and then the western part of the storm is cold. And because we're right on the ocean, and southeastern New England really sticks out, so we've got, south of Long Island, it's the ocean, so it brings up ocean air, brings up tropical air from the south, and then it immediately flips over once it passes, and it goes down to like Arctic Canadian air. I mean, it must happen in lots of places, but because where we are, north and south, and east and west, is that we get a storm can go from very, very wet to very, very icy in a few minutes, as the cold kind of like flips over. They use that flip over, like just flip something. It's like it really happens like that. Tonight we're getting, well, actually this afternoon I was outside shoveling snow away from the house because tonight we're getting rain, and then tomorrow when I have to drive my oldest sister back to the airport, it's going to be changing over. So that should be fun. There's nothing you really like do about it to like prepare. Like the last storm we had, it wasn't really a storm, but it did like frozen snow. When snow is hard instead of like dusty and falls off the trees. We didn't have any sun. I haven't had any sunshine since then, so there's still a lot of snow on the trees. So we could lose power. You know, there's nothing you can really do. There's not too much you can really do. You just let it happen sometimes. And sometimes like today, I shoveled some wet snow away from the house so that there wouldn't be too much wet snow near the house. You know, sometimes you can think about icicles on the side of the house, and sometimes you think through it and you can't. Today is one of those that and it happens. You know, it can happen overnight. It can happen during the day. It doesn't really matter. So I'm just getting tired now that I'm 9 minutes into this. So thank you for watching. This has been Liam from Bay Stated. Thank you for watching so I guess this is my 101st video. Thank you if you've watched any of my other videos. If you ever did a like or a comment or anything like that, thank you. I don't do this for the likes and the comments. I really just do this because, I don't know why I do this. I do this because it's like a journal entry for me, in a way, to just kind of like pick a couple things and talk about it. Especially when my mom's in Florida, and I'm not over her house a couple times a week, just like telling her all, the stuff that goes on during the day or the week. I was going to grab my phone to like use as a prop. But my phone is a camera, so I do texture all all week long. So, but it's not the same as like being able to like just chit chat with someone. So thank you for listening to me chit chat to you. If you've ever heard me chit chat with you before, thank you for that. If you like, well, I mean, not so much if you like, because I don't know, these trivia things, they're not that great. And I didn't know that when I started, but I'm going to keep it up until it's done. So if you like me getting kind of fed up with really crappy trivia, then you can watch one of those videos too. That'd be great. I don't do any sponsors. It's not monetized. I'm just doing it for my own amusement, really. And if it amuses you too, that's great too. So thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.